Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a hair update video. It's going to be all about this new color that I have in my hair, how I got rid of my pinky red temporary dye in my hair really fast, and then also what I do to maintain the health of my curls and which products I'm currently using. So currently using. So if you are interested, keep watching. I will say this, my hair didn't grow this long, this fast. Obviously, I have been clipping extensions. I did try to film this video 4 times already when my hair was, just in a wash and go, but none of those were a success. And of course, now that I'm ready to try again, I don't have my hair fully out, but hopefully you don't mind. You'll still find this useful, and I will definitely insert pictures as well as of my hair without the clip-ins at the end, okay? So let's get into this video. Okay, so if you're familiar with my channel or you follow me on Instagram at Sharmzy, by the way, if you don't have Instagram, you can still follow me. Just like my Facebook page, Miss Sharmzy, and all of my Instagram posts automatically post to Facebook as well, so you will still be in on all the updates, and I post pretty much daily, so definitely do that if you don't have Instagram. Anyways, so if you have followed me on any kind of social media platform, you probably saw that my hair was coral, red, orange, all those kind of colors intermixed for, I would say, the span of 2 weeks, and I have a video tutorial on that and showing you what I use, so I won't really talk too much about it, but I will let you know how I got it out of my hair because some of you have asked. So I did some research online, and the quickest way to remove that color was to use a dandruff shampoo. And so instead of using Head and Shoulders, I used one that I already had called Selsun Blue. If you're not familiar, I'm trying to pick it up with my foot. Damn it! Long limbs, hi! Whoa, all of a sudden the color got a little bit more flattering. Can we stay here, please? Anyways, so this is Selsun Blue. It says naturals on it. I feel like that's probably just a marketing ploy. I actually got this when I had braids in my hair, because I don't know about you guys, but whenever I get braids in my hair, my scalp just rejects the braids. I feel like I have to like train my head for the tension. Otherwise, it just is a mess. And so this helps me. If you guys have really bad dandruff or irritated scalp, I definitely recommend Selsun Blue. They sell it at all those places that you get everything. Target, Walmart, blah, blah, blah. Shoppers Drug Mart if you're Canadian. Anyways, so I used this and I mixed it up in a little bowl with baking soda. Baking soda. That was so necessary. So anyways, I put that in my hair, and if you remember, it was mostly just the blonde pieces that I had in my hair that had the red and orangey kind of color. So I washed my hair with that mixture about 3 times. My hair didn't feel very great because obviously it's shampoo and it's stripping, the hair, but I was able to get almost all of the color out. It left maybe the slightest tinge of pinky, kind of really like a soft salmon in the blonde spots, but honestly it was practically gone, and I'm sure I could have continued to get it out had I kept trying, but I kind of knew where I was going next, so I just figured get it out of my hair. Now, it probably looks like I've done a whole bunch of color in a short period of time because I did. No, I could have damaged my hair, but let me just explain really quickly. If you don't remember, all I had done to my hair was my bangs and some of my tips. So all of the back of my hair was a dark brown, which is my natural color, and then I had some tips that were blonde on the ends of my hair, and then I had bleached my bangs, and I did my bangs, I think it was like in May. When I'm trying to think off the top like this, I don't even know my name half the time, so don't quote me, it might not be May, I can't think right now, but a few months back. So I bleached my bangs, I toned them. There's a video on this channel, so you know when I did it. So keep in mind that was one thing. Then when I did all the pink and red, orange, blah, blah, that was a really temporary dye that like washed out in several washes. And I kept reapplying, mixing different colors. But it wasn't like a damaging permanent dye with ammonia or anything. It wasn't like it was damaging my hair. It was kind of like putting Kool-Aid in my hair. It was just coming out. So that's where it might seem like I've done a whole bunch of colors. So now, when I was finished with that and I got that out of my hair, I went back to my roots, which is a really dark brown. And, you know, you can tell it's probably the most natural for me. Don't come in here. Hold on. There's a bug. Anyway, so I ended up going with a color that was very natural to my roots because I was just craving dark hair for a little while, and I'm a person where, I've said it before, once I get something in my head, I just have to do it. I can't wait long about it, think about it, I gotta get it out of my system. It's just gotta get out, get the hair out of your system. So, I was contemplating between, what the hell was that? I keep hearing noises. It's my earrings? What's going on? I used to use way back when, those long limbs. And as much as sometimes it feels like it's a little bit more damaging because, you know, it does have ammonia and you can smell it and it's like that real box dye kind of smell, the color payoff is always so beautiful from what I remember because it's not a flat color. There's actual dimensions to the color. So when you're going outside, you're going to see like natural sort of variations of the tone in the sunlight. And it looks very natural because most natural hair isn't just flat one color. I think most people, when you go in the sun, you might get like a little tinge of maybe like a reddy tinge or amber sort of color, caramel. Most people, their hair does that when you're out in the sun. So that's why I went back to Feria, which is something I haven't used in years. And I chose this color. This is L'Oreal Paris Feria Espresso Deeply Brown. And it looks like this. This is the box. Now, if you're not familiar, usually when you go brown on top of blonde, sometimes you can go kind of greenish. I don't know, there's some kind of thing that happens where it can look a tinge green. And I was a bit nervous about that, but I was okay. It worked out okay. So yeah, that is the color I have in my hair now. I absolutely love it. I'll tell you this, I ended up dyeing my clip-in extensions. These extensions are a year old. I'll put the link to how I made the clip-in extensions in the box, or sorry, in the description box. These are very old. They've been dyed several times, so let's just pray for them. They're obviously not the same exact curl pattern as my hair. My hair is curlier, and I can also tell that my hair is darker than the clip-in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another box and dye my clip-ins. I did do them the other night, but I think because there's so much hair, it just didn't take as much. So I'm going to have to like really saturate the hair better just to get it a bit darker, because I feel like even though they're different textures, as long as my hair is the same color, I can kind of make it work. So that's it. The only reason I'm telling all this is because it's a hair update video, and I'll probably be posting pictures wearing this hair because I am going to Barbados next week for Carnival, and I'll probably keep this in my hair off and on during the trip. And if anyone wants to know, now you know the details as to what's going on with this hair. In terms of keeping my hair healthy during the coloring process, I use the same go-to products that I always use when I'm doing any kind of coloring. So this is the Apogee Keratin and Green Tea Reconstructor Spray. I put this in my hair every time I come out of the shower. I do some spritz in my hair, all over my hair. It's not heavy. It's not going to leave any sort of extra residue. You know, I have fine curly hair and I can't handle a lot of layers. it's not going to do anything like that. It's just going to add like some good product to your hair that is going to help the health of your hair. It strengthens instantly, builds body, protects color, and chemical services. pH optimized, contains exclusive complex. Okay, so just check it out. It's great. Next one is Apogee Keratin 2-Minute Reconstructor. Look, I even have the price tag on it. I bought it. Nobody's telling me to say this. This stuff is amazing. You need this. Just go get this, okay? This you also need. This is the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Moist. And Canadians, you can no longer say that this is not available in Canada, because the last time I was there, I found it at Shoppers Drug Mart. So do some hunting. It was in Mississauga. I found it there. So you'll find it. Just do some hunting. This is another one that you want to leave this in your hair overnight. And when you wake up in the morning, wash your hair out. Woo! Woo! Okay? And another one. Along the same lines as the other ones, these are affordable too. Like when I travel, a lot of times I'll just get a whole bunch of these, and I will travel with this as one of my main products because it's so easy to travel with, and it's just amazing. I use it for a co-wash. I use it for deep condition. I just love it. I swear by this as well. This is the Deep Conditioning Protein Pack from Palmer's. I know some people might say, well, you don't want to use too much protein. This is true. However, it's been fine for me. In terms of current products that I'm using, I always switch it up, and I'm just going to show you the most recent pairing that I've put together. It's just very random. These are old favorites that I just kind of went back to recently. One is the Moroccan Oil Light Treatment, and the Mix Chicks Leave-In Conditioner. Now I love that it's in the travel size because obviously it's easy for me to travel with, and it's cheap. You can get this at Target for I think like $3. If you know the actual size of the, you know, like the real size, I think it's like $20. But in my mind, I feel like I'm winning when I get this, because if you have fine curly hair, you know this lasts you a little while. I know everyone else is probably looking at that like, what? That lasts you? But yeah, this lasts me. So I will sometimes switch it up. Sometimes I will put a bit of oil in my hair first. As soon as I come out of the shower, my hair is really damp, and then I'll scrunch out the excess water and then add a bit of this afterwards and let it air dry, or while my hair is still kind of sopping wet, I will use some of this, scrunch it, and then I'll kind of like seal my hair with the oil after, just taking a light bit and scrunching it. So I kind of switch it up. I will say, if you do have fine curly hair, you want to make sure you use this when your hair is kind of damp, and you don't want to use too much of it because it can get crispy if you use too much. In terms of hair health, lately I've been using growth oil. I think I mentioned this in another video. This is the Grow Ot Solutions growth oil. I got it on Amazon. Focus! And it's filled with all these special oils that you want for your hair, girl. It's got jojoba oil, lavender oil, rosemary oil, coconut oil, olive oil, biotin, and all of that jazz. And what I'll do is I will massage it into my scalp, cover my scalp over for a bit, and then I will shampoo it out when I do shampoo my hair. So I don't do it super often, but I will do it maybe like once every 2 weeks. Now this is something that I'm kind of still on the fence with. I just reordered some more of the Metabolism hair growth oil, vitamins. What? Vitamins. I've been on the fence. I guess when you see so many people talking about it, at some point you're gonna break down, right? So this is done now. I have like one left in here, and I took this over the span of maybe like 3 months, and I would take one every so often. Of course, I couldn't really see much of a difference because I wasn't really tracking it, and I wasn't taking 2 a day as it said. So yeah. Randomly, recently, I just said, oh, let me try again. So I've started trying to take the 2 a day, but I have to say that I stopped because I know I'm not drinking enough water, as I see myself breaking out a little bit, and I told myself you cannot take any more until you drink enough water with it. So right now I'm on probation. So once I drink enough water, then I'm allowed to take them again. So it's a little deal with myself. So in the meantime, I have some pimples here and here. But I'm also, you know, it's around that time, so I don't know if it's a coincidence. So we're going to monitor and see how things go. Okay, so that's pretty much it for my hair update. I will insert some pictures after I finish talking, showing you what my curly hair looks like right now without the clip-in extensions, with this espresso color. Let me know if you like the new color. If you don't, this is my natural color practically, but in a box. So how dare you? You saying God didn't get it right? Just joking. You like my shirt? I actually made it. Woo! I wish I made more because it turned out a little bit better than I thought. If you don't know, check out misssharmzy.com. I sell stuff on there, some stuff that I make, some hair t-shirts, some thrifting bits, some really cool different accessories from different vendors around the world. So definitely check it out. Put the link in the description box, and you can follow at Shop Sharmzy on Instagram to see updates for what's on my online store. And I think that's it. So I will see you guys in the next video. I hope this wasn't too long. Let me know if you like long videos, if you like short videos. Yeah. Okay? Bye guys. See you next time.